I'm Michael Day, a teacher, a nature photographer, and traveler. This video is about searching for the loveliest waterfall in Yellowstone National Park. At the end of the video, there is some information about my blog and how to contact me. If you'd like to see more videos, hit that little subscribe button in that lower right-hand corner. Thanks for watching. When people think of Yellowstone National Park, they tend to think about abundant wildlife and abundant thermal features. But there are abundant waterfalls too. In 2000, Rubenstein, Whittlesey, and Stevens published The Guide to Yellowstone Waterfalls and Their Discovery, based on years of both research and stream hiking. In the book, nearly 300 waterfalls are identified. That's a lot. I've only visited a tad over 20, but can certainly attest to the grandeur of Yellowstone waterfalls. For most park guests, visiting 20 waterfalls may seem like quite a few. It's not uncommon for tourists to stop at the iconic and convenient waterfalls near roadways and then return to wildlife watching and walking thermal boardwalks. But this video encourages park visitors to add a few other waterfalls to their must-see and experience list. Yellowstone National Park is located only 400 miles or so from Laramie, Wyoming, where I live. So I often visit the park, exploring and photographing its many features and hiking its numerous trails. In summer and fall of 2019, I spent a few weeks in Yellowstone National Park with the purpose of photographing and videotaping waterfalls. My goal was to identify the loveliest in the park from those I visited. Not all the videos and photographs depicting Yellowstone waterfalls in this video were taken in 2019, but most were. For those not videotaped in 2019, previous photographs had to suffice. But I was able to make my selection, and at the end of this video, I share my top 4 waterfalls in Yellowstone. But first, an introduction to 20 Yellowstone waterfalls. I divided them into 3 groups. First, there are 13 waterfalls that are close to roads and pullouts. For a few of the falls, a walk of about a mile is required, but not for most. Too many visitors to the park drive right by many of these 13 waterfalls. A note to self: useful to recall locations of these 13 waterfalls, as they are scattered throughout the park, because when traffic gets unbearable, pull off at one, relax, refresh, then rejoin the chaos. Next, 4 waterfalls are introduced that entail short to medium hikes from 2 to 8 miles round trip. Lastly, there are 3 waterfalls only reached by longer day hikes or overnight backpacking. To reach some of these falls, depending on the direction chosen, the hiker may have to overcome a few obstacles. For all the falls presented, I provide some information taken from the guide to Yellowstone Waterfalls mentioned earlier. Height, stream fed by, fall type, a plunge, horsetail cascade, and how accessible it is. Then a short 15-second video. After sharing the 20 falls, I'll return to disclose my favorite waterfalls in Yellowstone National Park and why. So, for the 20 waterfalls visited in Yellowstone National Park, these are my favorites. My fourth is the iconic Lower Falls of the Yellowstone. Dropping 308 feet and carving out the majestic Grand Canyon of the Yellowstone River. Many guests enjoy viewing this waterfall from Artist Point on the south side of the canyon. My third favorite is the underappreciated Kepler Cascades. Though close to a pullout, provided a nice walkway, and generally well visited, the reward here is a long look up the cascading falls, perhaps using binoculars, because the treat is watching the different angles the flowing falls take as it both hugs and leaps over boulders from one location to another. Well worth a long look. My second favorite is the remote Union Falls. It takes a bit to get to these falls, a long bit, but well worth all the effort. One of Yellowstone's tallest falls at 250 feet, formed seemingly by the union of two different creeks, hence the name. This truly is one of the loveliest falls in the park. But of all the waterfalls visited in Yellowstone National Park, my favorite tends to be overlooked. Fairy Falls. Though located just about 3 miles from a parking lot and only 10 miles or so from Old Faithful Geyser, Fairy Falls is secluded enough it tends to have few visitors. Fairy Falls truly is lovely. Tall, wispy with a lovely pool below. To stand beneath this waterfall, plunging 197 feet, is to actually feel its calm splendor. I find a great deal of comfort perched on one of its bench-like logs, taking in this very special place. That's our video. I hope you'll add a few of these waterfalls to your next visit to Yellowstone National Park. If you saw a photo you liked and wish a copy, visit my blog at michael-day.org, where you can contact me. The blog address may also be a useful site for those who would like to further examine the link between adult education, wonder, curiosity, adventure, and travel. Happy travels.